if the tangent at P of the curve intersect the curve again at Q. That means the curve will be like this, and the tangent meets here at P and here intersects at Q. Let this point be P and this point be Q. Here given curve is y square equals to x cube. Let the x coordinate of the point P is x1 square. Then from here we can say that y1 is x1 cube. So here y coordinate is x1 cube, and let here the point x coordinate be x2 square. Then from here we can say that y2 is x2 cube. So here the coordinate will be x2 cube. To get the slope, differentiate the curve on both sides. 2y dy by dx will be x 3x whole square. Then at point P the slope will be m equals to dy by dx at P will be 3x1 whole square by 2 into y. Here y we can write as 3x1 power 4 by 2 x1 cube. This can be written as 3x1 by 2. Now get the tangent equation from the slope of the tangent. Tangent equation is y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. Here the slope is 3x1 by 2, so y minus y1 is 3x1 by 2 into x minus x1. Here at point P the tangent is drawn, so coordinates will be this y minus x1 cube is equals to 3x1 by 2 into x minus x1 square. Since the curve is here, the tangent is also intersecting at Q. You can keep the coordinates x and y from here. This equation will be x2 cube minus x1 cube is equals to 3x1 by 2 into x2 square minus x1 square. Here this can be written as x2 minus x1 into x2 square plus x1 square plus x1 x2, since this is in form of a cube minus b cube, and this can be written as, since it is in form of a square minus b square, it can be written as a minus b into a plus b. These both get cancelled out. Then when we cross multiply, 2x square plus 2x1 square 2x1 x2 is equals to 3x1 square plus 3x1. x2. When we bring this term this side, then 2x2 square minus x1 square will be x1 x2. Bring this into the denominators, then 2x2 by x1 minus x1 by x2 will be 1. Take x1 by x2 as t. And we substitute in this, then 2 by t minus t is equals to 1. Then this can be written as 2 minus t square equals to t, that is t square plus t minus 2 is equals to 0. Then for this one the roots will be t minus 1 into t plus 2 is equals to 0, that is t equals to 1 comma minus 2. Then x1 by x2 can be either 1 or minus 2. The tan alpha by tan beta, and they have given that the straight line OP and OQ have inclinations at alpha and beta. So this can be written like this. Since the curve is like this and the tangent is drawn like this, if this is the x-axis, then this O will make this inclination alpha with P and inclination beta with q points. Then tan alpha will be by x, that is x1 cube by x1 square, that is x1, and tan beta will be x2 cube by x2 square, that is x2. Then tan alpha by tan beta will be x1 by x2, that is either +1 or -2. Thank you.